For sale, 1939 Chrysler Royal. I'm going to walk around it, tell you about the car, fire it up, and then drive it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you. Like I said, 39 Chrysler Royal Street Rod. It's got a 472 Cadillac motor in it, turbo 400 automatic, power steering, front disc brakes, Ford 9-inch rear, tilt steering column. Previous owner of 23 years who built it. It's got badass exhaust on it. And, you know, walk around it, point out flaws that I see, we'll fire it up, and then we'll drive it. So we'll start up here in the front. We'll start with the trim here. You see the bumper, you see a couple little marks on it. Still pretty shiny though. There you see a couple little marks. The build started in '98 when the guy bought it, and you see a little bit of roughness down there and a little bit here. The gentleman passed away, and it had been sitting for a while with his collection of cars. You know, marks, some chips, some scratches, kind of after they pass away. It just gets moved around and just sits there. It's got pretty cool hubcaps on there with white wall tires. Little roughness down on that edge there. Go to this side here before I open the hoods. A couple more chips there. Another one here. The glass in the front windshield here is actually really nice, as well as the trim for it. So let's pop it open. There you go. Trim tag is in place. And again, there's the 472 Cadillac motor. 4-barrel carb, of course. It has electric fan on it. Let's go here to the other side. See the power steering pump. Going on down here, you got your factory running boards. A couple more chips there. See a little, this piping here, this factory piping for the car, you see a little roughness on there. I mean, it was probably a driver quality paint to begin with. A couple more chips there. A couple more little marks right there. But actually, by looking at the body and the wheel well covers, you see that they're actually, the body is very straight. Very, very straight. Even the front fenders here. So we'll go in the car now. The interior is actually excellent. Door panels are like new. The bottoms are new. The seats, which is kind of a mohair style, new. Same goes for the carpet. That door panel, of course. Both rear door panels and the back seat. Because, you know, he worked on it, passed away, so it kind of just sat, like I said. So the interior doesn't have a lot of usage to it. The headliner is mint. Really nice quality. And getting into the car, you got this Cadillac steering column, which is tilt. Lower it, raise it. Your low car automatic shifter, 4-year turbo 400, and pretty, you know, pretty solid dash. I mean, they look like they tried to keep as much original as it is. The same goes for like the around the front windshield trim, which if you look at it, almost looks like wood, but I know it's not. And the same goes for this very original style vintage. We'll keep going. A little more of that roughness on that piping that I was talking about. A couple more marks. Bumper is okay in the back, not as nice as the front one. You see a little more pitting coming through. And right around here, for some reason, around these things, more roughness. Same thing there. And you see some blemishes. A couple more blemishes on there. It kind of has a lid. There's a classic Chrysler logo. A lid like a VW Bug. And I'll pop this for you. Piece of lint. Vintage spare. Nicely finished. Carpet back here on both sides. The package tray is pretty nice. And the under is nice as well. We'll keep going here. This piece of trim on both sides, I'm going to say both sides, is very nice condition. Let me show you the other one real quick. Yeah. The glass is mostly nice. I mean, I don't see any cracks in it. But I see on this window here, you see the little bit of, I don't really know what that's called. And a little bit more right there on that window. Come back here. I mean, this is pitted. This is probably an original piece. Some more chips down there. Again, really, really straight body here. Fitment of the door is nice. Touch up. There's a little scratch. Bigger scratch. Again, you know. You don't see too many two-door Royals. I did a small bit of research a while back on ones that were for sale, Vintag, and I found a four-door. Two-door is pretty cool. I mean, I like the design. I'm going to close the door for you, back up just for a second here. Really big back seat. Like, it looks like it should be a four-door, but it is a two-door. And it does have an upgraded front clip on it, in addition to the power steering. And again, I'll run through the upgrades. 472 Turbo 400, which has a trans cooler to it with the low car shifter. Pretty much all new factory interior on this. Like I said, the gentleman did own it for 23 years. I mean, a couple more marks on the car. I don't want to go crazy, but I might as well point what I see out. And but we will fire it up, and then we will drive it, which will be here in just a couple seconds. So again, thank you for watching.